Good morning. This is Dan, and this is We the People Prepping. Let's talk about food sources to raise to become more self-sufficient and to be able to have meat in an SHTF situation. I raise rabbits for food. They're a great source of protein, easy to raise. You can basically raise them off of yard waste in the spring, summer, and fall. When you're trimming up your bushes, your flower beds, your garden, you just take that waste from those and feed them to the rabbits. They'll devour that stuff like you wouldn't believe. Yes, I'd still suggest keeping some rabbit food on hand because, well, they need other sources of food as well, but their main staple would be yard waste. Rabbits only take about 10 to 12 weeks to raise, and on top of that, if you learn how to do it, you can tan the hides and preserve them for blankets, coats, whatever, to help keep warm in the wintertime. Another good source of meat is quail and chicken. Quail take about 7 weeks before they are mature enough to process for food, and chickens generally run 5 to 7 weeks to process before you can process them for food. The only problems with fowl is I don't like having to pluck the feathers because it's a nasty process. You have to get this water scalding hot and dip the carcass into the water and then pluck the feathers out, and it's a very nasty, stinky process. It will turn your stomach, let me tell you. Now myself, if I'm going to raise chickens, it would be more for eggs. I would buy laying hens. I live in town. I have a big piece of property in town, so I can raise chickens in a garden and rabbits and all that. But if you're going to have chickens and you live in town, definitely make sure you do not get a rooster. Your neighbors will not like you for that. Another good source of food is Pekin duck. Okay, they generally take about 7 to 8 weeks to raise. Now, if you're going to raise duck, I suggest you have at least a small water pond on your property. Now, duck is very good. A lot of people may not like it. It takes a little getting used to the taste of it. Ducks are a huge staple in China and Japan and places like that. That is one of their main sources of meat, other than fish. But now, see, the reason I like rabbits, they're easy to raise. Like I said, easy to feed. I can save their pelts, but they're extremely quiet, so you don't have to worry about disturbing your neighbors. Now, there are other animals that you could raise on a small piece of property, like goats. I personally don't care for raising goats. They are a pain. They like to destroy stuff. And
a new message has arrived.
Sorry about that. That was my Qualcomm going off. But like I said, goats are stubborn and a little harder to raise. Now, the only good aspect to a goat during an SHTF, I guess, would be that you wouldn't really need to mow your yard. You can turn the goat loose and let him have at it, you know. I think I'll wrap this up right here. If you have any suggestions on animals that are easy to raise, cheap to raise, and you're able to raise on a small piece of property, I'll drop a line in the comment section. Let me know what animals you've thought of, and let me know what you think of the video. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. Other than that, I wish each and every one of you a good and prosperous day. This is Dan with We the People. Bye.